I'm ready. Well, rather grumpy, I suppose. But I know I'm ready for another Just a Preview. That's right, folks. It's our 12th season of Jesters, and we are here talking with every single one of our schools, every single one of our school captains about what it's like taking our improv and high school Jesters League to this digital format. With me today, as always, is Squidward himself. That's right, it's Kopy.
My Squidward would never be as good as your SpongeBob.
Oh, well, you should try anyway. There's next time we'll just go with Mr. Krabs since you're always,
I can
telling us that we don't make enough money for you anyway. Guys, joining us is our captains for today's school. This is Shadow Ridge High School, the newest school to our league. What's awesome about them, though, is they're getting 2 transfer students from other schools who've done this before, and now they're coming in and teaching a whole new school how to play our style through these digital mediums. So let's go and welcome them aboard. It's going to be Jaden Solis and Anthiel Mason from Shadow Ridge High School.
Yeah.
Hello.
Thanks, boys, for joining us. I'm going to fix my camera angle super quick. There we go. All right. Welcome.
So truth be told to the two of you, if there can be a team at every high school in town, that's what I'm pushing for. So in our 12th year, to finally get Shadow Ridge is a huge accomplishment and something that makes me really happy. Even right now with all the digital stuff, a lot of teams are struggling to get new players in because everyone's scared of trying this, especially online. But look at this, we got a whole new team over there at Shadow Ridge, and they lucked out having you guys for sure.
Yeah.
Jaden was a player at Clark the past 2 years, actually. Got up there, and Anthiel is actually, I think, the student, and I told Anthiel I would verify this. I think Anthiel has played for more schools than any student in our current era, because Anthiel was a student at Cheyenne. Anthiel transferred to Shadow Ridge, but there was no Shadow Ridge team until this year, so Anthiel played for Mojave last year, and now Anthiel is a part of Shadow Ridge school and team.
So what that tells me is that Anthiel loves this stuff, huh? Improv means something to you. Tell us about that. What about improv has built such a strong connection for you specifically, Anthiel?
I feel as if improv was a good way for me to just express myself and let loose. And it's like it's learning and it's productive, but it's also fun at the same time. So
Good. You feel like you're being enriched, but at the same time you get to enjoy it, and I believe in that. Yeah, the experience of doing improv can definitely teach a lot of different things. What are some of the things that have really resonated with you that you feel like you can carry into the real world from improv?
I need to speak up for myself. I need to be louder and I need to be direct.
Mm.
Anthiel, here's a question I've always wanted to ask you. Are you shyer? Are you naturally confident? You have such a monotone way about you. It's hard to tell. Are you shyer? Are you confident? How are you? Who are you?
I'm confident, but like in a chill way. It's not over the top.
That's the best response ever. And well, then we'll flip that over to Jaden. Jaden, you are a little bit more self-admittingly shyer, right?
Yes, I feel like when I'm not with my friends, I'm way more shy than if I were in a group. I'd be more confident because I'm with other people.
Yeah, I definitely vibe with that. I'm one of those types who feels like I can hide behind more people and therefore be louder when I'm around a larger group of folks. But that lends to the struggle of this digital improv. Now you're standing in front of your computer in a room that, while it may be familiar to you, is still, a place of solitude. So it's kind of hard to transition that confidence into being the individual. Are you struggling with that a little bit yourself, Jaden, or have you already found some tricks that can kind of push folks over the hump with that?
I feel like I'm getting used to it, getting more comfortable, like performing on the camera.
And Warren can attest to this. I find with this performers in this league that, especially when it comes from their coaches and me as well, anytime that I can figure this stuff out, I always like to push. I always like to push for growth and improvement. And in Jaden's case, I'm the first one to push him into the fire. I know last year I remember dragging him onto stage to do a show that I don't know if he necessarily wanted to be in that show.
I did not.
and I would push. And and then on Anthiel's side, because he's so chill, I've always wanted to push. And it's like, Anthiel, can you use your limbs? Is there any loosey goosey to you? And Justin was his coach his freshman year, and Anthiel is still just this just straightforward performer. So. And that's just getting to know you. So why I say that is I'm really excited to get to know all the new students at Shadow Ridge so we can find those as well. How is Miley for the two of you? How does Miley compare to the other coaches you've had or in your new experience at Shadow Ridge?
I mean, she's great. She's really energetic when she's explaining the games. And even the students, you know, they're always like, oh, I want to do it. I want to try. They're so quick to raise their hands to be the first ones to try it out.
The energy is good there for sure.
Yeah. A lot of students struggle with volunteering in their first handful of sessions. So that's great that Miley makes them feel safe enough to come out and play. What about for you?
Anthiel, how do you like Miley?
I think she's very understandable, and like she knows how to persuade people into doing things. Very good at that.
I'll bring you guys donuts or Coca-Cola or whatever other sugary thing that you might be able to have without me getting in too much trouble. Yeah, let's do it.
Well, I'll give a big pat on the back to your teacher there, Miss McAmis. This is her first year at Shadow Ridge 2. She was over at Las Vegas High School before this. So without Miss McAmis, I don't think this team would have happened this year. So it's really exciting to finally get what was a strong program before that to add on top of that strong program with an improv team.
So I got to ask, guys, with Miley infusing so much energy into you, you have to have at least held on to a few words of wisdom that she gave you. Point is that I'm going to ask you guys, if you can, to give us just a quick impersonation of Miley, what she might say as your coach and what energy she might give up. Do you think you gentlemen can do that for us?
Yes.
Rockin'. Jaden,
Go for
we'd
it.
love for you to give it a shot. Take it away when you have a thought in mind.
So today we're going to be working on scene work, okay? What we're going to be doing today is you're going to create a character, and we're going to try to stay in character the entire scene. And then after we perform, she's like, that was great. That was, you know, it was so funny the entire time. Like, that was great. You guys are just unnatural at this.
Good.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I would agree. That was pretty good.
I was imagining
What
hair
about you?
growing.
2 seconds of Miley. I just want to see you pop. I just want to see it.
Me? Oh, I'm sorry.
Never apologize. You're good.
She's usually great, you guys. That was a good job today. You guys did fantastic. I can't wait to see you guys next week. I can't wait to laugh at every single one of you. But not in a bad way.
Hey, Shadow Ridge, your coach sounds like a pretty cool person. If any of you are scared about joining, listen to how your coach sounds. So just saying.
That's right. All of our impersonated coaches are super duper receptive to new students. They'll be very patient with you, and they'll even make sure you feel rewarded if you put in your best effort. We know that about Miley for sure. But guys, you ready to play a game with us? Good enthusiasm. We're about to jump right into a game of just the 4 of us that we haven't played with any other school yet. So this will truly be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. What are we going to play, Cope? Oh, bye.
Oh, all right. So we were supposed to play this with another school, but it didn't work that way. We're going to play some foreign dub. So what's going to happen, and I think this is the way it should go, me and Warren are going to speak in a foreign language. We're going to have a scene back and forth together to where Anthiel and Jaden are going to be our dubs, our translators. They're going to tell you what it is that me and Warren say. So there's going to be a pattern to it. Anytime Warren speaks, anything that Warren says, Anthiel is going to translate. Anything that I say, Jaden is going to translate. And then we'll make sure that we pace each other out so that all those translations can be met and seen. Guys, how do me and Warren know each other? What is our relationship?
You work at McDonald's.
Ah,
Work at McDonald's, but let's say we knew each other before our job at McDonald's. How did we know each other?
Opie was getting a haircut, and Warren accidentally shaved all his hair.
And now we both work at McDonald's.
Hats
Okay.
off to that idea. Let's
Okay.
do it.
So, what language are we speaking?
Latin.
Cool. So
Hey.
we are speaking Latin. Warren shaved my head, and now we coincidentally work at McDonald's. And anytime I speak, Jaden will translate. Anytime Warren speaks, Anthiel will translate. That's a mouthful. We got this. Here we are, and let's begin.
Eduardo, buenos dias. Necesitas 3 Big Macs.
Hello, Eduardo. There's no more Big Macs.
What's up? Oh, tu passo particular.
No more Big Macs. You're the one who ruined my hair.
Eduardo, Lucy Bandeski, la participación juntos a Gebata.
Eduardo, nobody told you to put the hair in the Big Macs. That's disgusting.
Usapatu atapati atapatinofo.
It tastes great.
Lascavadada, Eduardo. Lascaputu.
How dare you put hair in a Big Mac? That's nasty. It's black. It's black. It's
Usapati gringalofo asapatu pata utapatafo utapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatapatap
My grandma loves it.
Grandma will die if she keep eating bread and biscuits and Big Macs and hair. It's disgusting.
So what?
Eduardo,
Eduardo, I care for you and your mother. That's why I care for your safety, and I feel as if you should not eat Big Macs with hair in it.
Asapa, atapatito, takarakufocho, atapagigo, aspa pui.
I'm tired of working here. I'm gonna start my own restaurant, a hair-flavored restaurant where nobody can stop me.
Pui.
Tu pelo no melo, mi fellow, los coro.
Good luck with that.
See. Good enough.
That was fun. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining in on that game. Nothing brings people together quite like language, I suppose, even when we're not the ones speaking it. Anthea, I thought you did a great job following my thoughts. And Jaden, thank you very much for moving the scene forward and wanting us to move somewhere else than just talking about Big Macs and hair. Smart improv decisions. Also inspirational, besides just the improv itself and language, is music, boys. Music is the language that brings so many different people together, whether it be with a rhythm or with a melody, or of course with harmonized vocals on top of each other, sung in 3 different octaves so that your head spins. I hate the Beatles. One way or another, we need to come together and listen to some music from a song.
Right, and we've been letting you down, Jester's World, by Song's accord. So I've asked Song to, and I think this is it. I think I finally got through to her. Is I asked Song, who's the most important person in your life, Song? And Song said her mother. I said, okay, great. What is a song that you could sing your mother, or your mother would sing to you, that you two can understand and connect on? And I want you to give us inspiration from that song. So here is Song's song to her mother and for all of us.
对面的女孩看过来，看过来，看过来，不要被我的样子吓坏。其实我很可爱。
That
don't know.
spoke to me on so many levels, you guys. Oh my god. She's getting it. She's really getting it. Guys, it's been a blessing to talk with both of you. Thanks for coming all the way from Shadow Ridge High School for a little conversation about what improv means to you in 2020. And we'll be back next week, or maybe tomorrow, with a whole new school, whole new captains, a lot more improv, guys. So thanks for joining us, Shadow Ridge. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.